these like little brown jugs are supposed to be like, yeah, whiskey, and it's like a thing. And it does make weird lid sounds. But what I used to do with this, I probably shouldn't do it, but it's clean on the inside. It's washed out and everything, but I used to. Let me see if I can get it. I'm trying not to be too loud. I used to play music. I probably had to mute that part, but yeah, I used to like sit in my room and blow air into the little brown jug. And yeah, it's just like a little memento that I've kept, and I feel like it's actually pretty cool decor. So yeah, the labeling is getting pretty beat up, but yeah, it's from G&W. I don't know if that means anything. Gooderham and Ports Limited, established in 1832. So yeah, this is a pretty old jar that I've just kind of kept. I kind of like to keep random little things that I think one day my grandchildren will be able to make a fortune on because I just kept it. Now it's old. I have an entire bag filled with pennies, and I wrote nickels on it to distract the thieves. Anyways, this is the first little object. It's so old, it doesn't even have like the ridges on the bottom. Anyways, little brown jug is the first one. Okay, up next is this adorable little box. Box. My friend got this for me in Mexico. Or was it Costa Rica? I think it was Costa Rica. And it's this stunning purple. And it's all this like beaded glitter kind of thing. I've wanted to use this in a video for a while just because I think it makes good noises. And it has like, I really like these little gems. The whole thing, honestly, it reminds me of like a peacock. And then the bottom is just like felt. There's a giant hair stuck to it that I shouldn't even be surprised by at this point. But yeah, and then on the inside, I have several matchbooks that are important. These three are sentimental, and they have, well, actually, sorry, that's four. Those four are sentimental, and they have personal information. But then I also just have these matches from 7-Eleven. There's only 4 left. I believe that they're like really crappy quality. Here, I can light one for the tingles. On the back it just says, "Oh, thank heaven, 7-Eleven." Okay. He's so cute. And then his little shell is like blue and red glitter. I bought this when I was like 17. I was 17, okay? And I was like, this is gonna be my momentum from Pompeii. Is this small little turtle. And yeah, I've just basically had him since. I'm not sure if I believe them. It just doesn't feel like hard. wish you could see